Good morning, everyone. It is, I think, a little after 8:27. Jax is upstairs working on his computer, doing his schoolwork for the first day of school. Sebastian is finishing up an educational show up there, Umi Zumi. If you have kids or had kids 10 years ago when that first came out. I just washed my hair. I had to re-pinkify it because this whole section was white from being bleached out by the hot sun. I was down here till around 12:30 cleaning their desk. There's still toys under, there's some junky toys, like a mower and a car that Sebastian uses a lot, but there's no really place to put them, so they go under there. I had to dust every single one of those letters. These are little alphabet letters. It's called the Movable Alphabet. It is a Montessori thing. We teach the letter sounds over the letter names because knowing what they say is more important. Once they know what they say, you start with these sandpaper letters for that. Once they know what they say, you can take these little letters and put them together before children are developmentally able to really do a lot of writing. So you would know this is k, k, k. And then you would see I need an ah. And then finish out your word with t, cat. And so they can start to spell using these alphabet letters. I do have a traditional worksheet for him to do. I like to combine those with the Montessori just because should he go into public school, he needs to be able to do traditional work. So let me show you a little bit about what he's going to be doing today. Here are our shelves. I've got a lot of storage going on up there. Some art supplies are in here. All sorts of previous work of Jax's I need to sort through. We've got objects for each letter sound. Right now I'm going to be doing A and C. These are just all sorts of Montessori supplies that are not in circulation right now. I also have some more up here. These are books that the children have access to, drawing books and stuff, and a tray of smaller puzzles that Sebastian can pull down and do. This whole section is toys, as well as there's some train stuff here, and these are magnet tiles. He's got a bunch of puzzles. We've got our nature shelf. I need to get some more pretty tape. Switch out these little feathers for pretty tape and put up these. But something new is I moved this up from this area. And this is a little station for Sebastian to get paper and markers so he can color. Up here is Montessori Supplies. These are our sandpaper letters, upper and lowercase. I've got little counters. You can use these as spaces between those alphabet letters to space out your words if you're doing sentences. We've got our globe with the traditional Montessori colors. This is just a little rainbow. Sometimes we use this when we do lessons about color. I do have many more of these beads, including golden beads, ones that are all in the tens, so 100, I don't know, those like little squares, and then a cube with 1,000. I handmade all those. Those are in storage right now. These are a commercial 10 base set. So you've got units. These are 10 bars, 100 squares, and 1,000 cube. I pulled out some of the units, the ones just enough for him to count out each of these sandpaper numerals. So we also have all sorts of Montessori and just, it's not Montessori, but this is a fraction set that's very Montessori friendly. This is the stamp game for older elementary, but I can use pieces from that. I'm all over the place, but it's early. So this is a control sheet that I made about Montessori beads there when Jax was small. So what Sebastian's going to do is match up the beads to the stair, and then later this week I will print out my one that has no color so he can color in the right colors. He will make the bead stair without the color guide to show him, and then he will color this in. We will do counting with these beads and really explore how the numbers, how the sizes of the beads, the length of the chain increases. If it were later in the day, I would be able to explain these things much more eloquently. So here we have the sandpaper letters we're going to be starting with today, C and A. I'm going to be teaching a lesson called 3-period lesson, I guess. I think there's a different word for it. But basically you go like that kind of thing. You have them do it, and then it's hard to explain when you're so tired. I'm so tired. All right, and then after we've explored the sounds, he's ready today. We'll do this where we sort objects. So this is an apple, and I'll say, does that start with A or K? And we will sort these. This is a little arts and crafts, practical life activity provided by the library. They gave these bags and googly eyes and colored paper. I've already cut some shapes, and he can cut some more if he wants, but I can't find my safety scissors. He's got some glue so he can make a paper bag monster. So that is what we're going to be working on this morning. We will also be taking our walk, and he has a gym class if he feels up to that. Oh, hiccups. I do have more to do to organize. I have a whole nother row of these clips I really need to put up because their pictures are just stacked on top of each other. Jax has a couple worksheets that go along with his online curriculum. He is doing Roman numerals, so he's got some work on that, and he is learning about ancient Greece. All right, guys, let's make breakfast. 3. Can you put the 8 on your head?
With the 8.
Put it on your head. Good job. Can you give a high five to the number 5? Good job. Can you boop number 2? Can you wave the 9 above your head? Good job. Can you sit on the number 1? Sit on it.
I am.
Okay. Can you put the number 6 on your tummy? Put it on your tummy. And can you hold the 7 under your chin? I'll show you, like this. You hold it with your chin. Good job! Do you see how some of these, the squares, all have friends? These ones all have friends, right?
Yeah, but
But this one doesn't have a friend. These have friends, but this one doesn't have a friend.
and this one gonna have.
Yeah. So when they all have friends, that means they're even. Even. There's the same number on each side. And watch, my finger can go down right through. Can your finger go down right through this one? Is that one even?
Yeah.
Even. They all have friends. But what about this? Boop.
No.
That's called odd. He's odd. He doesn't have a friend. So is this even or odd?
Odd.
Odd. And this is even. What is this one?
Odd.
Odd. And what is this one?
Even.
It's like a pattern. What is this one?
Odd.
Odd, even, odd, even. What's this one gonna be?
Even.
Even.
Odd. Even. Odd.
Yeah. Okay, can we put away, do you want to put away the even ones or the odd ones first?
Good. Odd one.
Okay, let's put away all the odd ones first. You could put the cards away too.
Can I cook these one?
Is that odd? Does everybody have a friend or is there one that's odd?
Odd.
Yeah.
That's
Well, those have friends. He's odd. Let's check them. Even. So let's get the cards that are odd and put them in. Can you do that? That one's even. That one's even.
That one's odd.
Yeah, so the ones where you've already taken away their hue.
Even.
That was odd.
Odd.
Odd, all the odd ones.
Odd.
So let's just save the numbers that are even. 2, 4, 6, 8. Right, let's put them away. What is that?
A monkey.
What's his name? Beep boop.
I'm thinking.
You're thinking. He's so cute. Here, hold him up so everybody can see. Did you do that?
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
I want to eat you trampoline and flow.
Cow. What's a cow say?
Moo.
A moo moo here and a moo moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Hello everyone. So our first day of school has been going really great. One minor little problem with Jackson's. Oh, it's this one. Is it? Hold on. Sorry for that. So I will update you on homeschool in a minute, but I saw something posted in the okay, that just says my name. I saw a post in our neighborhood group that somebody had some stuff out. You want to open it? Yeah. So just untie this little loop, pull the loops apart. And so I requested it. We had to do his gym class first. Pull them apart. You'll see it come apart. He doesn't know what it is yet.
A dinosaur.
Pull it apart. What'd you get?
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. Whoa, look at that one. Oh my gosh, is that a squeaky one? He's just squishy. He has a funny face.
Okay.
So I asked if we could go pick those up. So he's really excited. Oh, that one's cool. That could be in that family. Okay, hello again. We got interrupted when I suddenly realized I was at the right house. We picked up those dinos. I don't know what I said. I felt like I was a little bit scattered. But let's update you about homeschool day number 1. Jax did great. I believe he had math, language arts, and science today. He really loved the Roman numerals and math. The science is a middle school course. He's in 5th grade, so this is like a 6th grade through 8th grade course. They say that once you're in 5th grade, you can choose one of those courses. He chose life science, and that some of it might be too hard. You just skip what you need to skip. However, I'm not really understanding how it works, how it links into his other stuff. I schedule everything. Just go get it. You shouldn't hold the marker while you're getting it though. His plan normally links him straight to the activities he needs to do. But when he clicks from his plan on the assignments that he has from the middle school science, it just brings up his entire course. And I guess he has to like find where it's supposed to be and then stop at the right stopping point. And then it doesn't mark off that he's done them. So I'm waiting overnight to see if it's just one of these. You're interrupting.
You got all the pictures I know and gift card and geek and gift.
All right, we might need another stamp. What was I even? Can you not interrupt? I keep forgetting what I'm saying. Please. I'm gonna wait overnight. Sometimes, like the reading comprehension activities, they don't mark them as done till the next day. So we'll see if that happens. But I also wrote to them asking about it. So that was our only snag, but his day went well. I had him do an art project, and it was from the library. He did a little flower. I'll put this down because there wasn't a dress. He did a carnation out of tissue paper. So Sebastian did numbers, as you saw, with counters. We're gonna save the bead stair for tomorrow. We worked on the letters C and A.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this again tomorrow.
And we make a monster.
I'll show them your monster, but they already saw. He's drying right now because his glue is still a little damp and sticky. Oh, it's really doing a lot better.
I
starting to dry.
feel it.
It's a little sticky still. I'm gonna leave it up for a minute. So we did all that. I needed to get some work done. I still have more to do, so I'm gonna sit down and do a little bit before nap. He's doing Legos, and he was also drawing some pictures for a friend of ours who sent that game. He wants to stick all those in there. He did his ABC mouse. I'm just like tired today, I guess. My brain is not really working. He did ABC mouse after we did all his lessons. So we got a little bit more educational stuff going on. Then we took that walk after his gym class. Did pretty good in gym class, didn't you?
Yeah, and I got the dinos.
You got those dinos. It was a surprise.
It was a surprise, but I hope I'll be get there.
That would have been amazing. The dinos are cool too. So he's gonna do some Legos. I'm going to get this letter packed up. It just started raining, so if it's gotten light enough, I might run out and put it in the mailbox. It looks like it's stopping already. It's just like little rainstorms popping up here and there. Hi, Piggy. Hi, Piggy. Yeah, this is gonna be a long video because I included a lot of homeschool stuff, but I feel like it might be interesting. You can skip over those parts if it's not. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some work done resizing some beer labels. Hi friends, we are wrapping up our day. I have a feeling there's going to be drama that you're going to be hearing in the background. Jax is exhausted because Sebastian woke him up at 6:30 a.m. Sebastian's very hyper and peppy because he had a wonderful nap that he did not want to wake up from. I had to drag him out of bed at 6:30. So yeah, he slept quite a while. Or maybe it was 5:30, I don't know, but he had probably like 2.5 hour nap, maybe 3. But yeah, first day of school, check. It went really well, as I said. Sebastian is really excited to do more. He requested that I leave the tray of paper scraps and glue stick out. And before dinner, he was starting his own little collage on a spare paper. He really loved doing the monster paper bag. I'm going to put together an order on Amazon of some school supplies that I need to refresh. The markers are ancient. I need kid-safe scissors. I don't have them anymore. Once he has some kid-safe scissors to practice on, I will let him cut his own scraps. That will be easier. Jax moved pretty quickly up to actual scissors, so we'll see if Sebastian can handle that too. But I'm going to start him with safety scissors, so sometime in the next few days I will be putting together an order for that. I have everything set up for tomorrow already. Go me. I won't have to do that later, so I can just focus on myself. Oh gosh, they're already yelling. I'm just trying to listen. Jax, be kind. Oh, guys. Everybody's grumpy. Hey, why are you pulling?
He desperately wants me to read both of them to him.
Alright, so which one's first?
So which one do you want me to read to?
Probably won't make it to both. Which one's first?
Before and then.
Okay, so focus on the bakery.
33 last, but this was such a quick book. I want you to get to experience.
He'll will before we return it. Don't worry. It's not even on our card. Somebody stuck it in the tiny free library and we're going to be nice and return it. So I'm cleaning you guys off. I think you're a little dirty from being in my pocket. You were in my sweater pocket on our evening walk and Sebastian kept sticking his hand in there. You have little greasy paws. About our walk on a somber note. I heard helicopters around noon. They sounded like they were circling. We live close to a hospital, so I assumed it was a life flight coming in. But I kept hearing them. Like normally they just go over and heading to the hospital, but it sounded like they were circling, which is weird. But we went about our business, and then I went out to get those dinos, and there were so many cars. We live in a pretty quiet neighborhood, but it's just like a non-stop stream of cars going rather quickly. We had to walk into the street to avoid a sprinkler, and I got a little scared because there were so many cars zooming down this road that I normally do not see a single car unless it's somebody pulling out of their driveway. So that was weird. And then I was laying with Sebastian while he was napping. My husband messages, "There's so many cars going through. What's going on?" And not half an hour later, I see somebody had posted a local news article in our Facebook group for the neighborhood. There was like a horrible crash right where Sebastian and I crossed to go to the drugstore. Like, it took out that crosswalk, walk switch and the button, the whole pole. Two cars just smashed. Somebody was airlifted to the hospital. So we're out on our evening walk after dinner. We were hoping to catch the sunset, so I requested we go out on that big road. I knew we'd have the best view, and didn't disappoint. Those clouds were freaking gorgeous. But I was also curious to see what was destroyed in this accident, see if that pole truly was gone. I just kind of saw it crunched up under a car in a news photo. So we went all the way along the big road to that point, but just as I was starting to film what is that, crosswalk signal? I guess that's what it's called, the crosswalk signal, which was laying down inside of the sound barrier where we were walking. I was starting to film it, but then I come around the corner to where it would have been. Whew. My heart just sunk into my feet, and I almost cried. I'm gonna cry now. There's like a whole group of family and friends just standing there where the crosswalk signal used to be, just standing there. There's no updates on if anybody passed away. I really hope that they're just waiting on news for their loved ones and that they've made it through. But I don't know. I'll be watching the news. That was hard to see. Needless to say, I immediately put my phone down. They don't need that. I didn't see where the pole was, or even turn back and look at the sound barrier where the accident had ended, out of respect for them. Whew. That's scary, and I'm really hoping that they pull through, and I'm grateful that we weren't walking there, because that is exactly the time of day that Sebastian and I would have been crossing that street had we gone to the drugstore. I mean, we walk all over our whole town. We're all everywhere. It really is scary. Life is too short. And those family members, I'm sure they're not allowed to see their loved one in the hospital because of COVID. Anyway, days are going to be super busy now that there's both work and school, and trying to keep up with our multiple walks a day because summer doesn't last forever and it's going to be too cold soon. And also doing gym classes. They changed that schedule a little bit, I guess because of fall classes starting. It's very weird not to be taking him to his gym classes 3 days a week, so we're still sticking out at home. There's only a few kids in his online class today. I hope that there's enough signed up that they continue to offer it, because we can't go. It's not time for us, and I couldn't leave him there and not be there watching him, and the parents aren't allowed in. So yeah, we're still doing that. And my work comes in clumps. My main client just sends tons of stuff at once and on a short deadline. Usually, luckily, what I have right now is not a short deadline, and I can send little bits. So I sent like 4 of the label resizes out of maybe like 12. That was really nice to work it into my schedule that way. But then whenever I have a bunch of stuff from him, my other clients, which are really sporadic, will suddenly have stuff. So I did have to do something else prior to that, which kept me from doing too many of the resizes. That's okay. We'll get through them, and I'll just pick away at them. And yeah, that's about it. I've got nothing else to say. Just thinking about that accident, it's just, I'm a mom, and it hits me hard. But yeah. Anyway, guys, stay safe. Don't forget to wash your hands.